and welcome, Sagittarius, to your Zodiac series. We're looking into who of importance is watching your social media and, a little bit about their intentions, why they're watching your social media. Keep in mind that these are collective in general, so receive what aligns, release anything that doesn't align with you, never give your power away, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. For my Sagittarius viewers, we have the Chariot, persevering willpower. Okay, so somebody who's determined to reach you here, it looks like. Clarifying that, we have the false person. This person could have red hair, or the color red could be significant here. Within the charms, we have the teeth, which can represent vampire energy, can represent someone who's angry, or someone who is draining your energy. And interestingly enough, it came out on the owl. Okay. But I feel like you have this spiritual protection around you, and you're being called to use discernment with this energy. This could be somebody who we have concert energy, live performance, musical celebration. This could be somebody, especially if you put something out there recently about you performing, unless this person performs. This could be somebody who's a bit of a troll, someone who's kind of like a jealous, sabotagey sort of energy. We have creativity as the underlying energy here. So this person is actually inspired by you, but they are kind of trying to interfere with like your success in your forward movement. So if you sense that someone's draining your energy, clear, protect your energy here. Connect with your ancestors, okay? Because what can the owl do? It can see through the dark. It's also the high priestess energy. So connect in with your intuition here about who this individual is, and you might be blocking who this is. When I first pulled these cards, there was another message that if there's someone who works in like finances, your boss could have a fake account and is keeping an eye on you. So just that's a little heads up there. Okay. But yeah, this is somebody who is fake. This could be somebody who gossips, somebody who is negative, and they watch your, maybe they make comments like on your videos or on your posts that are negative. But really and truly, it's like, it's almost like this person secretly is a fan and is inspired by you, but obviously is intimidated here by you, Sagittarius, okay? So basically trying to keep you down or take ideas from you, okay, is what I'm getting. And this person with a concert energy, like they could be somebody, again, you could be the one on stage, right, performing, or this person is, and they're good at being fake, okay? They're good at lying, I'm hearing, okay? So, moving forward, we have the Page of Cups, new excitement. We have the Bench energy, rest and relaxation, okay? Pause and ponder. And we have the Passion card, woo! So whatever you put out here, it's clarified by the main female. And the Fan charm, we have Leo energy coming through here, okay? And we have the Comb as well. And what clearly came through is like there's somebody here who's a female energy. You probably know who this is, but they're so excited whenever you post something new. Like this would be somebody that, like, if you have podcasts that like listen to you while they're walking or in the park. You are somebody who went after your passion. You're pursuing your passion. You're inspiring this person. So this person's a huge fan, okay, is what I'm getting. And with the Page of Cups energy, it's a really innocent energy. It's somebody who is, following you for the right reasons, inspired by you, learning a lot from you with this Comb energy. Like this might be somebody who likes a lot of your posts, comments a lot, interacts quite a bit. And then with that Fan energy, like very much inspired, there's movement. You move this person emotionally, you move this person with your journey, with, the inspiration that you post, with the way that you look at the world, your wisdom, okay? But you motivate this person, but you also, like, I'm very much getting like a podcast, or even if it was like a YouTube video or something, like they listen to you, when they're going about their life, just like doing chores, washing dishes, typical things like that, or when they're out walking. some of you too with the comb and the Leo energy and the fan, you know, you could be in the beauty industry, or you could be in the fashion industry. And maybe you teach about, you know, empowerment through those areas in particular. Okay, that's something else that's coming through. But this person's always like super excited, like joyful, whenever you post something new. Okay, so very inspired by you. And yeah, that passion energy coming through very strong. Then we have temperance, patience, and balance. Okay, so this is somebody who's trying to move forward very carefully, dealing with maybe kind of a difficult situation right now. We have the windswept region, breezy gusts, whirling winds, air expanse, dancing leaves. So this is somebody who could currently be rebuilding from some sort of like natural disaster, or they live in an area where there's like a lot of hurricanes. We have the house energy coming through. And we also have the elephant, which reminds me of either family or soul family. We have the airplane. This could be somebody who wants to travel toward you here. And we have the cat in the ferns. This person could have a cat. They could have black cat energy. And then we also have the timing with the bunny, the white rabbit, and the clock there. So for some of you, it's like, and then clarifying that, we have balance again. I do feel like this could be a family member that maybe seeks your, whatever it is that you put out there, for some form of balance in their experience. Could be spiritually, but you do inspire this person. And I'm also getting with that airplane energy. Okay, this again might be a family member that wants to travel to you or wants you to travel to them. But because of the weather right now, that's not, you know, going to be possible, because definitely timing is a factor here. Okay, some of you, this is like if you put out spiritual content or content that's maybe a little bit spicy, and maybe not as palatable for, like, you know, your family to see. I feel like this family member could be actually, you know, inspired or like the content or be a supporter, but they haven't quite, you know, shared that they have. Okay, this could be a sister for some of you. But definitely travel energy is here. It could also be too, this person's kind of like in the spiritual closet, and with what you put out there, like they're observing and they're learning from you. And they feel like, you know, you're very grounded here with that house energy. For some of you, I just heard like, if you create music, like house music, it could be that this is a family member that like listens to your music to like balance themselves, like balance their emotions, balance their energy. Okay. And if this is not a family member and this is like a soul family member, this could be someone that, again, is just kind of waiting for the right time to communicate with you, to express to you. Some of you, it's like maybe you post content about just healthy habits and things like that. This person's inspired by you. And eventually, I think that they will be reaching out to you here. Or if you do any sort of like touring, then they'll you know, go to wherever, you know, you have events, things like that. That's another message coming through there. Okay, so the last one's interesting, Sag. We have Four of Cups, arrogant wastefulness. All right, and then we have the library, book collection, reading nooks, research resources. We have anger and rejection is the energy this person is sending or feeling. We have the cups, which is freedom. We have Gemini energy coming through, and we also have the dagger. Okay, we have the privileged lady, the wedding rings, union, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, and we have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So this might be somebody who, for those of you that are married and you're divorced, it could be that your ex is watching your social media, okay, researching, angry. And if that's not the case, then it could be that this is someone who they thought that they would marry you, okay, or they thought that they would move forward with you, and that didn't happen. So now they're angry about it and they're stalking your social media accounts. Okay, that's something else that I'm seeing. But for many of you, like, freed yourself from this person. Might need to do some energy clearing though with the dagger energy. Maybe some like cord dissolving would be good here. Okay. Also, it's like if you recently broke up with this person, even if it's like you weren't married, but maybe you had some sort of connection, some sort of commitment. You recently broke up with this person, like you're thriving and they're pissed about it. Okay, so there's that as well coming through here. So a little bit of a mixed bag for you, Sagittarius, but it does look like you have those that, you know, are very much inspired by you, learning from you, growing, very happy and balanced because of you and what you put out there. And even those that are jealous or, you know, whatever, they're secretly fans, okay? They think that you're incredibly creative here. And your ancestors are definitely protecting you and shielding you spiritually. Yes, that's what I see here. Side note that if you and someone else recently broke up with like other people to get together, both of those exes are watching your social medias accounts. So that's just something else to be aware of. So some karmic energies coming through there. So let's get some guidance here for my Sagittarius viewer to close out this message. I'm not really getting a whole lot more here. But I do also have this message of trust for you, to trust in your intuition, okay? And like knowing when there's like fake accounts, you know, that's something that's important. But I think that you're also developing trust with your community online. You're developing trust with those that you're meant to connect with, okay? And the others, yeah. The others is just like they're being triggered by your success, basically. All right, let's get guidance card here for my Sagittarius viewers. Highest and best messages. Okay, cool. We have foraging number 17. There's no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. And I think that's what you're doing here, Sagittarius. That's what you're putting out on social media. That's what other people are seeing. And there are those that want to forge with you, those that want to go after their dreams, those that are inspired, those that appreciate you, right? And then there's, you know, it's like half and half. And then not saying like half of your count is people that are jealous. But with what I'm seeing here, these main energies, you know, there's definitely those that are meant to be, you know, working with you, those that are inspired by you, beneficial. And then, of course, there are those that are a bit jealous. But let's go ahead and read this message for you, Sag. Number 17. Authenticity, hidden talents, acting upon your uniqueness and effort. Your higher self chose this card because sometimes you need to go out looking for food even though the grocery store is just down the road. Although the store is convenient, your life dish may require an ingredient the store can't offer. Or perhaps your soul is seeking a more authentic flavor experience that is unique to you. The foraging card has found you because it's time to get up, go out into the world, and discover all that is waiting for you to pick up and put inside your basket. It's tempting to take the easier road, but the path is crowded with hordes of people attempting to do the same. They look the same, do the same things, and are ultimately lost in a sea of conformity and ordinariness. Nothing that stands out from the crowd, but by taking the road less traveled, you could stumble upon an undiscovered patch of greatness. What makes you unconventional, strange, or completely different? You may not think being eccentric is a strength, but your quirks are what set you apart from everyone else. Receiving this card is an opportunity to discover and embrace your hidden talents and act on them. Perhaps you feel like you have nothing special to offer, but you most certainly do. Truffles are one of the world's most coveted and expensive foods, yet they are notoriously difficult to find. They are always at the base of a tree and generally buried below the soil, hidden from the naked eye. What makes you unique is just the same, and you may need to dig deeper. It may require significant effort, but what you'll discover will be worth its weight in gold. So some of you, it's like you're just starting with that Page of Cups energy. You're just starting some sort of social media account, or something where you want to share a hidden talent with the world. And again, the facts, that are coming through here is that the right ones will find you, right? The ones that put in the effort, the ones that want to work with you will align. The others, you can trust your intuition with, but also they'll miss out. They'll miss out on the truffles of information, the truffles of wisdom. And that's okay. I kind of feel like that is by design, because you're not for everyone here. And you may, be eccentric, and you may be, highly original and taking risks and things like that. So the overall message is like, continue to go after what you want and be authentically you. And those that don't like you, oh, well, it's their loss, right? They don't align. It's a matter of energy. It's a matter of frequency. They don't align, and that's okay. So this message coming through is just, be aware of the energies. Like if there's any sabotaging energies, I would almost say with like people that are gossiping, I wouldn't worry about that. Just protect your energy so you're not feeling that and that's distracting you. And yeah, maybe like with this X energy, you might want to block them from watching you. It could be them, or it could be, again, if someone left someone for you, it could be that person. So probably limit the amount of information, especially with the dagger energy here, or like the sword energy. That reminds me of the Ace of Swords, which is like clearing cords and blocking energies. I would definitely limit or completely block that person from researching you, because even though you might be like, oh yeah, well, I just want to shine and who cares about them, you can do that, but energetically it might be a bit of a drain on you. Okay, so yeah, just protect your accounts and be true to yourself here. Especially if you like recently rejected someone, make sure you're like, again, limiting or blocking their ability to have access to your energy and to what you're doing and all of that stuff. So, all right, that's what I have, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Receive what resonates, release what does not. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.